Howdy. Just outside of a little town here in Saskatchewan called Neilburg. Just a small little town, population of about 30-12, something like that. I'm going to whip in there and just kind of give you a shot of Main Street and, you know, whatever we got here. I'm going to get off this highway because it's kind of a fairly busy highway here, so check it out in a minute. Alrighty, just pulling into Neilburg here. Pretty much Main Street. There's not too many streets in this town, so kind of a cool little town. I gotta make sure I'm not covering the microphone. I don't know, this is a new wow, this is a very old camera, but it's a new one. Just a boring day. I just had to get out of the house and do something. Like I was going stir crazy in the house there, and if I didn't get out, I was going to start cooking food and eating food, and I just couldn't do that. It's just not a good thing to do for a fat guy that's supposed to be on a diet. So anyways, just went by the school. Oh, looks like they've got a Monarchs game here tonight at 7:30. That's going to be kind of cool. Don't know if I'll come down to that or not, but this looks like people. The Chad. It was definitely a Chad. I'll pull up here and I'll stop and I'll do a little video of downtown. Well, here I am, standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. No, I'm in Neilburg, Saskatchewan. Just down here on Main Street. As you can see, not much of a Main Street anymore. There's the bank and there's the insurance company. There's a little restaurant on the side there, on the left-hand side. Outfitters right here. This is their town office, our local food store, co-op, the hall. They got a bowling alley down there. And then we got old Chad driving around like he always does. And yeah, that's pretty much Neilburg. Not much of a, well, it's a nice little town. It's just kind of small. Few houses down here. That leads back out to the main highway. There's a school down there. They got a little clinic hospital thingy over here. Post office, there's that white building. Usually I come to town and there isn't a car in sight, and I come down here today, I break out my camera and everybody and their dog got to drive by, but that's alright. Anyways, I'll take a couple more shots heading out of town, and we'll call this one a drive-by. Out of the Neilburg Arena. And we're coming up on the school over here to the left. They closed the school down in the next town over, and they're busing them all here now. So I guess that's progress. We don't need education. We just need, I don't know. Need something. A couple kids playing. There's old Chad again. Neilburg Composite School here. A couple of their, I guess that's their old building. I don't know, some kind of an old garage or something. New house they just put up here. I think it's one of them move-in homes, because it was a foundation one day and then it was a house the next day. And then over here we got the poly buildings. They make these here right on site. They're for oil field shacks, cover the wellheads, whatever they do out there. Across the street, they've got like a tank farm. Can't remember the name of it right offhand, but they pull them tanks in and refurbish them and then ship them back out. I'll just go up the corner here. Shouldn't really be driving with the camera, but I'm only doing like 3 miles an hour. Then over here we got butcher block. He does the cutting and wrapping all the beefs and wild animals around here. Got some really good food out of him. We got our card lock. They just turned that over so we can actually get gas with the credit cards now. Before then it was miles before we could get a gas tank full thingy. The truck's not shifting very good here today. Don't know what that's about. Then we got a couple of industrial buildings out here, and then we're out of town. Pull in here. Roll down the window. Get you off that mount. This is the grab and go. Kind of like a little corner convenience store. They've got like 8 bottles of pop and 4 bags of chips in there. They make a pretty good pizza, or they used to. I haven't had one in a while, but you can always get a breakfast sandwich there. They're not too bad. And around noon they sell these what do you call them? Pork bites, and they're pretty good too. They're not something that a fat guy that's supposed to be on a diet is supposed to eat, but hey, whatever, I do. Okay, well, I'll stick you back here, see if that holds. And I'll take you down this street here, which we were just down this street, but we'll go down this street again. It's a quaint little town, like I've said before. Like, I don't really have a problem with it. It's used to have a bar down here, and then the guy that owned it burnt it down. Had a little corner gas station on the other side of the road, but the same guy owned it, and he burnt that down. Apparently, they just arrested him for murder the other day, so apparently he wasn't one of the better dudes in the town. Yeah, no, this is, I guess this is 2nd Street. I'll go up here to the end, and I'll go around, and then I'll take you back down Main Street, and then I'll head out of town, I guess. I guess. Not really a whole bunch to see in this little shack, or this little town. But it's, small-town Saskatchewan. They're all getting to be like this. They're just slowly getting smaller and smaller. And the big cities are getting bigger and bigger and more homeless. And don't get me started on that subject. It's not a good thing. I was up in Saskatoon the other day, and I'm going to call them homeless just because I think that's probably the most politically correct thing to call them. Wasn't good. They were everywhere. Like the church people going home from church, I guess. But yeah, no, politically correct. I'm going to call them homeless. With their special little glass pipes and their I ain't gonna go there. I guess I could roll this window up and you'd probably hear a little better. Yeah, once I get a better mount for this camera, I won't have a crack in the window. Okay, this is Main Street here. I'll stop and get you off of there. That's Main Street where we were just a few minutes ago. And then I'll go straight down this way. There's the round building. There's their fire hall right there. Get that thing to turn. Yeah. Oh, I went by it. Joe's Automotive. Round building. And there's just a couple of streets of residential. You know, nothing out of the ordinary at all. Got their, I don't know if this is a seed cleaning plant or what exactly it is. Nutrient Ag Solutions. Oh, probably fertilizer sales and stuff like that. They just built this facility here a couple of years ago. Seems to be doing pretty good for itself, I guess. And then we're pretty much out of town on the other end. I'd be heading east right now. And then, yeah, I'm out of town on the gravel, so I'm going to kill this here and head for home. Not much to see or do in these little towns, so might as well not waste a bunch of time and a bunch of gas. Not really, can't really afford a bunch of gas, so. Not at the prices that they've got them at anyways. $1.67 a liter. That's a lot of money for you Americans too, I guess. but anyways, okay, yeah, I'm just heading back in. I'm gonna head home and edit this up and get it on there so you can see kind of. This is not where I live. This is a little town just down the road from where I live. But I thought I would show this to you because the little town that I live in, by the time I turned the camera on, I'd be out the other side. So, but okay, I'm going to leave it at that.